this is one of the more interesting takes I've ever heard about why voting shouldn't be expanded to, I don't know, more than just one day. Let's take a listen to this clip. This is
Very much for
I'm sorry. This is Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith.
very much for
Thank you.
Senator Schumer's question was, he was wondering why on Sundays Georgia would not participate in an electoral process of gathering signatures of registration and things on Sunday. And I would just like to respond to that. Georgia's a southern state just like Mississippi. I cannot speak for Georgia, but I can speak for Mississippi on why we would never do that on a Sunday or hold an election on a Sunday. You know, this is our currency. This is a dollar bill. This says the United States of America, in God we trust. Etched in stone in the U.S. Senate chamber is in God we trust. When you swore in all of these witnesses, the last thing you said to them in your instructions was, "So help you God." In God's word in Exodus 20:18, it says, "Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy." So that is my response to Senator Schumer. Thank you, Madam.
Wow, that is.
Well, no, she speaks for her constituents that are white and that are Republican.
Well, I mean,
because those
there must not
church
be any.
drives are huge in registering people. That's why they want to eliminate it.
Right. Go ahead, Brandon.
I was going to say, I'm sorry. I was going to say there must not be any Seventh-day Adventists in Mississippi. You know, really throwing a big portion of the Jehovah's Witness community under the bus. So,
I mean, literally any religion that has a Sabbath day on a day other than Sunday, aka a number of religions that aren't Christianity.
I mean, there's
should we shut down from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown for Jewish people? I mean, seems like it makes sense to me. A lot of Jewish people in this country, you know. I mean, why not?
Frankly, I agree. We shouldn't have the voting on the weekend at all. We should have it on throughout the week, every week-long holiday. We all take off. We all get $2,000 to vote. You know, I still want my $2,000.
So yeah, we agree. We agree, Cindy Hyde-Smith. Pay people to vote and make it a federal holiday on the weekday. There we go. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. Some people do celebrate Sabbath on Sunday. Some people celebrate on Saturday. So that's why it has to be multiple days of the week. It should be a whole week. There's no real reason it should be one day other than to, again, punish the working class who won't be able to get away from work. You know, there are plenty of people who just can't get off.
This is
right. I think
a direct response to, the Souls to the Polls movement that was happening in Georgia, where people would take whole congregations of Black churches, like Ben Dixon was telling us in Georgia, to registration drives. And it's just
so Black people had no problem. They didn't feel like they were any less loyal to God or holy by going to church and then voting on Sunday. But apparently, Senator, what's her name again? I don't even remember. Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith. She knows better. She's holier than thou. Excuse me, Saint Cindy Hyde-Smith knows that God would not want voting on Sunday. Also, one thing to point out. What was her go-to for where her biblical beliefs lie on the almighty dollar, right? I mean, that was the first thing she went to. Whip that dollar bill mighty quick. It's etched on the dollar. So that means just like how God wanted his word right there on the monetary system right there, right? I mean, give me a break.
I feel like this is the kind of statement people make right before video or photos come out of them on a Sunday doing something incredibly unholy, or at a football game drinking beer and eating shellfish, and wrapped in bacon, and you're and then we have the whole conversation about how she's a hypocrite. It's well, yeah, obviously, but I'm waiting for that moment.
Right, it'll come, absolutely. Yeah, unbelievable. I gotta say, there's it's so ridiculous. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I had something in mind, and it just went right out because it's just too much.
But that's the exact point, Brendan, about Souls to the Polls. That's the exact thing that these laws are targeting, and that kind of speech by Hyde-Smith is targeting. And if she's so against the politicization of churches, then basically the pastors and the televangelists that are from Republican areas, the white ones who often say without saying that you should vote for Republican politicians, they're not allowed to do that either.